back to Planet Beauty's YouTube channel. So for today I did a very neutral, easy eye, and I used the Morphe 35F palette, which is definitely my go-to. It's very simple. I feel like everyone can use it. It works great on every skin tone. And what's nice is that Planet Beauty finally carries Morphe. Like, you can literally go in store and pick up a Morphe palette. And I don't know how long this promo is going on, but last time I checked, if you go into any Planet Beauty and you buy a Morphe palette, you get like half off, like a shampoo. Like, who doesn't want half off a shampoo? I believe it's like Wella, Sebastian, and I'm not completely sure, but we will leave everything down below for you to check out. And yeah, and if you want to follow us on social media, we make sure to follow Planet Beauty on Snapchat, which I do my Snapchat takeovers once a week. Woohoo! And we have Instagram, and then we have Facebook, and then we also have Twitter, and everything will be listed below. And if you want to follow me as well, everything's going to be in the down bar. And yeah. And don't forget to subscribe, it helps us a lot, and it's free. Who doesn't like free? So I'm gonna stop talking and let's get started into the video. Alright, so for primer, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Jane Iredale Smooth Affair. This is my absolute favorite. The reason why is because I do have acne-prone skin. I feel that with the green tea extract, it helps just calm down any inflammation that's going on. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my lips with the Brazilian Kiss lip balm. This is a good one if you have dry lips. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take my Smashbox Studio Skin, and I am in the shade 2.4. This is nice for getting that long wear, and also I feel like gives you a very like silky look. I feel like it's not too dewy and it's not too matte. For me, it just works out perfectly. Following, next I'm going to go ahead and take my Frankie Rose Concealer. If you have not gotten this, you need to get it. This is literally the best concealer, and it's super affordable, and it's super creamy, and for me it blends out really nicely, and it doesn't crease. And now for my translucent today, I'm going to go ahead and take my Amazing Matte Finishing Base from Jane Iredale. This is a bomb translucent powder. It's nice, it doesn't crease, it has no flashback, and it photographs really nice. Now moving on to brows, I'm going to go ahead and take my Smashbox Brow Matte Pencil, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. This one's bomb. For me, it blends out really nicely, and it's super easy to apply. And since I'm going for more of a soft brow, I like to brush my hair upwards and then fill in the bottom part first, and then fill in the top where I feel that I need a little bit more filling. And also just keep blending upwards and brushing upwards. That is the trick, is to not get a super heavy brow, but more of like a natural and soft brow. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish the other brow, and I will be right back. Brows are done. I'm going to go ahead and push my translucent into my skin and then set the rest of my face with my Frankie Rose contour kit, and I'm going to be using the lightest brown shade, which is going to be called Whisper. Moving on to eyeshadow, my trick is to definitely go ahead and set your eyes first. If they're sticky, you need to set it. So I'm going to take the lightest peachy shade, which is that little guy at the bottom left corner, and then I'm going to put that all over my lid, and then go ahead and start with my transition shade. So I'm going to take this little transition shade. It's more like a taupey but a warm brown, and put that on the lower end of my crease, and then go ahead and just do small circular motions, and then go ahead and blend it into the crease. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a clean, fluffy blending brush and just blend it out and blow it out, and just make it nice and soft. Now to warm up my eyeshadow just a little bit more, I'm going to take one of the warmest eyeshadows from the 35F palette and just go ahead and focus on the lower end of my crease, mainly focusing on the V area. And once again, I'm going to take a clean blending brush with no additional product and just blend out. Now to add a little bit more shimmer into my life, I'm going to go ahead and take one of the shimmer shades from the 35F palette and go ahead and apply that on the inner corner of my lid, bring it into the center of the lid, and then go ahead and blend. For eyeliner today, I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX Cosmetics eyeliner, and this is in the shade Tropical Green, and then I'm going to go ahead and dive back into the neutral shade that I used to blend out, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on the lower end of my lash line, and then follow through with one of the warmest shades, which is the red. Put that on the outer corner. And then to smoke out my look a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and dive into the black from the 35F palette and just run that along my lash line. Once again, using my Frankie Rose Contour Palette, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Mellow Yellow and put that on the areas where I feel that it's a little bit dark. I'm just going to line up a little bit. And then for bronzing, I'm going to go ahead and take Heated and Tempting from the same kit just to warm up my look. Moving on to highlighter, I'm going to take my Artist Couture, which is my all-time faves. I always use these highlighters. They are bomb. If you want to intensify your look, you can definitely spray it with some setting spray, but I just went ahead and dived into it, and I'm taking the shade Illuminati just to give me that summer glow, even though we're slowly getting into For setting spray today, I'm going to go ahead and take my Jane Iredale. This is just going to go ahead and melt all of my makeup and powder and just let it set in really beautifully and just making it look like my makeup is skin again and not just a whole bunch of powder. Mascara today, I'm going to go ahead and take an oldie but a goodie. This is the Lash Domination from Bare Minerals. This one never fails me. It just doesn't clump and it just makes my lashes look so dramatic and full. Moving on to falsies, you can definitely skip this step if falsies aren't for you. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ardell Demi Wispies and go ahead and just apply them on, and then follow through with some mascara just to go ahead and mend them together. I personally am not the biggest fan of color. I'm not a fan of it. And I'm also not the biggest fan of blush. I don't like it. I don't like to be rosy. I don't like cheeky. But I do like the Jane Iredale Peaches and Cream, which is like a bronzer and a blush. Like, I'll just do a little bit, like the slightest bit. That shows how much I don't like blush. Just kidding. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit up there. And then I'm just going to run it along my forehead and then my nose, just so I look a little flushed, but like really not, you know? Cool. And that's pretty much done. So I'm going to go fix my hair and I will be right back. Ooh, look, we made it to the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching the entire video. That's awesome. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned a couple of new tricks that you can use yourself. And like I said, if you want to see more of me, make sure to like this video. And also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.